Hello, my lovelies. This is Paisley Wild, and hey, it's a 3-cent video. Been a while. Been a long time since I did one of these. A little more gray. Don't mind me. And yes, I'm driving. Lots happened. The world is way different than we knew it. This is the last one, huh? COVID has happened. Presidents have changed. The economy's changed. For a lot of us, family has changed. Our spirituality has changed. Our spiritual paths have changed. And hey, guess what? My platform has changed. So for those of you who have been looking for me in other places, I'm not there anymore. You can find me on Rumble. You can find me on TikTok. Sometimes. Twitter or X. You can find me on X. You can find me on YouTube. Facebook. Yeah. Rumble more than anything. And occasionally YouTube. Probably be moving away from YouTube just because, well, a little controlling. So's Rumble. I do have PaisleyWild.com. Other places. I'll try to get the links posted and shared and all that. So many of me started school today. That's probably the reason why I'm doing a video. Freedom! Because, yeah, freedom. And family units. Yeah, those change. Probably going to start talking about pagan parenting a bit more. Because I feel like I really need to talk about spirituality and parenting and paganism and witchcraft and how those all kind of come together and paganism and politics and yeah, I mean all of that kind of comes together, gets tied together, it's all related and honestly it is all related. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Really, truly. Because, you know, even an atheist has a spiritual belief system of some sort, even if it's an anti-spiritual belief system. And they can be as devout in their anti-belief as anybody in their beliefs. If you think I'm wrong, listen to those who shout from the hilltops that prayer should not be allowed in the school system. Just saying. And so yeah, it's all there. And yeah, it's all there. So that spiritual belief system often gives us an understanding or a basis for, you know, where we are with our politics, you know. What do we believe our political leaders should do or behave or be like, you know. And sometimes it makes sense to others, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes you like the entirety of your political leaders, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you like an aspect, and sometimes you don't. I mean, seriously, you just don't. And I get it. So, with that being said, you know, it's like, well, what does that mean? It means that people are complicated. We are the sum of our parts. The good, the bad, the ugly, the horrid. Good people are capable of horrible things, and it's all of a part. And so now here in the U.S., we're rapidly approaching the part of our election cycle where our politics are devolving into shouting matches and insanity and there's a lot of stuff happening in our political stratosphere that makes very little sense to the average person unless you've studied a little bit of politics. I mean, if all you're doing is watching the headlines, you're not getting the full story. Sorry, kids, you're just not. It doesn't matter if you're watching mainstream media or alt media or underground media or whatever it is. You're just not. So you really do need to do your research. No matter where you get your information from. Seriously, boys and girls, you do. And when it comes to your stance on many of the controls and rules and regulations that are set in place in our country, you need to look at the big picture and how the various political talking heads have stood in the past and the decisions that they have made. And instead of listening to what they say they will do, look and see what they have done and perhaps judge them on what they have done. I will leave it at that. And then when it comes to parenting and spirituality, wow, that's an entirely different there's a lot to break down there. And I think it's time to really dive into that, especially with Mini-Me is now in double digits. Can you believe that? Double digits. Boy, howdy. She's getting older faster than this Corvette next to me here. Pretty car, though. I don't know where time's going. It's just flying, I tell you. It really is. So I think in the coming months we're going to talk about parenting, and we're going to talk about politics, and we're going to talk about many things. I need to be on the air more, and I'm going to talk about the Wild Way. So the Wild Way is my belief set, my belief patterns. I am an omnist. That's one thing that I've had to do in the last couple of years, is kind of meditate on my own spiritual path and my own stuff. Now, what is an omnist, you ask, as we're talking about spirituality? Well, an omnist is one who believes in all the gods. And I do. And I mean that completely, 100%. Yeah, all the gods. Even the ones that you don't want me to believe in. So yes, that means I do believe in the Christian gods. Does that mean I follow them? No, they're not my dudes. But I believe they're out there just as much as I believe that Zeus is out there. Ra, Canunos, Hecate. Still follow Hecate. She's still my gal. Man, I gotta tell you, she has been there for everything. Boy, howdy, is she not afraid to make her presence known and to set her opinions out there. Yeah. She really isn't. Yeah. Really, truly. And you ever have one of those things that you knew was a sign, and you knew it was a sign, so you took notice of it when it happened, and then later, sometimes years later, you go back and you review the thing and you realize just what kind of a sign it was? Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, those things, yeah. I'll talk about that some more too, because, things and stuff. Because 2024 has definitely been the year of things and stuff. And if I hadn't been an omnist, I don't know that I would have believed it as much as I do. And, yeah. Nope, it is chaos when down to Georgia. I would rewrite that song in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Anyways, so yeah. I'll be spending some more time on air. Yes, it'll be mostly on Rumble. Yes, it'll be links on PaisleyWild.com. I still have the PayPal account if you want to support me. I think I have some other links if you want to support me there too. I think I've got a Cash App. And, you know, like those other, like buy me a cup of coffee or whatever. I don't know. In my heightened state of OMG-ness and stress and all the things, I've tried to cover my butt and, you know, see if I got everything done. I think so. I don't know. In the past, I've tried to cover the bases with some of the beginner stuff, and I will do that again because, you know what? No matter how far you are on this particular spiritual path of paganism and witchcraft, sometimes you really do need to go back to the basics, because you just do. Sorry guys, you do. Because we forget. We forget what the basics are. Excuse me, not bases, basics. And what they mean. And I mean, if you don't have a good solid foundation, some of the other stuff that comes up, you don't really have the same grasp of. Yeah, I need to open here now. And that firm foundation, boy, is that important. So yeah, basics. So we will get over and get over to Rumble. I'll spend some time there. Talk about basics, spirituality, what's it mean to be an omnist, the wild way, which is a lot more intuitive than I think a lot of people really want, but is more important than I think a lot of people realize. And there's a lot of uneducation that goes with being an omnist, because as you embark upon your path of spirituality on the wild way and paganism, there's a lot of uneducation that must happen. So yeah, there's that. We will talk some politics and some miscellany with Miss Lucky One, because we love Lucky, and she's got a lot of great information too. And yeah, we need to talk with Lucky. And I'll probably try to rope Mr. Longbeard in, because you know what? Paranormal chat with Mr. Longbeard is always a good thing. He's got so much information, being with the Aether Archives and all that. And then country chat with Miss Cat, I think, will be also fun. Or Nana Cat. I'm not quite sure what name she's going by these days, but yeah. That'll be fun also. So yeah, much to do about a lot of things. Not nothing. Much to do about a lot of things, yeah. And it's all going under the whole spaces between headline, because you know what? That is where the truth is found. It's not found in the extremes. It's found in the spaces between. It really is. Because those extremities, yeah, that's people lie to themselves there. Truth is rarely found there. It's found in the spaces between, folks. So yeah, this is Paisley Wild. This is the spaces between. This has been one of my 3-cent videos. Glad you could join me for this quick little pop-on, and I look forward to seeing you in the coming months. And if you have ideas or questions, by all means, shoot me an email at wildpaisley@gmail.com. That is WILDEPAISLEY@gmail.com. different ways you can find me. Send me show ideas, ask me questions. Yeah, find me. Ask me. I will answer your questions. And I do tarot readings too, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Quickie readings. 3-card readings. Real basic. They're basic until you get one, and then drop the hammer. I'm kidding, but not. $20 for 3 cards. And a 3-card reading and a clarifying card. So, anyways. Hope you're having just a fantabulous day, and I look forward to chatting with you guys soon. So, yep, Pace of Wild, Spaces Between. Been a 3-cent video.